Welcome back to Sports Desk here on CNN Philippines. UAAP Women's Volleyball kicks off with a bang with 4 thrilling games over the weekend. And joining me right now to give her first impressions of all 8 teams in Season 81 is Sports Desk Volleyball analyst, the one and only Miss Mozy Ravena. Good morning, Miss Mozy.
Good morning, Andre. Parang hindi tayo.
Oh, hi.
Hindi natural.
You know, it's nice to finally, to see you here, to have you back on the show. Let's get down to business. Moz, winning the first match of the year, the UP Lady Maroons, in 5 sets kagad yung first match pa lang ng opening weekend.
Welcome nga.
Welcome na kagad, no? Against UE, there are a lot of expectations, syempre, sa UP after winning, sa PVL, sa PSL, yung collegiate conferences. So do you think na they lived up to the hype? And kasi lakas sila eh. They have the veterans, they have a solid squad, but pinahirapan nga sila ng UE in 5 sets.
Well, before the UAAP, sa preseason, nakita natin siguro 7 of the 8 teams. Lasal lang yung hindi talaga natin nakita. That's why it made it more exciting. Kasi ang dami na wala sa Lasal na mabibigat. So anyway, going back to UP, on paper, you can really say ako as an analyst, ang bigat nitong team
Solid.
na to. Solid talaga. And the way they performed nga before the UAAP, kaya nagkaroon ng konting expectations din naman. But ang tagal na natin iniintay itong UP talaga pumutok. And si Coach siguro last year, pwede mo pa pagbigyan. But now, I guess, he's immersed into the Philippine volleyball scene already. Supporters, bashers, etc. All of that. So I guess he knows what to do already. So I think they are a more solid and I guess yung cohesiveness nandun and ang bibigat ng players individually. So I guess yung 5 sets na yon, again, alam mo naman yung UAAP, it's a different animal. Diba? Pagpapunta mo na UAAP sa yung preseason, okay, nandun. But again, I think it's a strong, UP is a very strong team.
And also, hats off to UE, diba? They have been struggling the past few years. Pag sinabing UE, sila yung nasa last place. But this time around, they managed to give UP a run for their money. Yun nga, na-stretch nga into 5 sets. How different is this UE squad? Wala na yung, tapos na yung Shaya Adorador era. But with a new coach, Carl Di Maculangan, how different is this UE team stretching nga UP into 5 sets kagad on opening day?
Ang maganda sa UE this year is that veterano na rin yung mga hitters nila. And ang biggest factor talaga dito sa akin, kung ako halimbawa, sabi ko nga, kung magtuturo ako ng volleyball sa mga youngsters, sasabihin ko kung ano importansya ng libero and why libero was introduced to volleyball. Papakita ko lang yung clips ni Catarado. Tapos tama na, next topic, ganon. So I guess...
Nakita ko yung tweet mo kagaling na bata.
Because it's siguro, marami rin tayo nakitang mga liberos na magagaling.
Of course.
Yan sila Denden, si Makadili, diba? Ang dami, Gohing. Pero si Kat kasi, pag pinanood mo siya dun sa team niya sa UE, siya parang game changer. You can see na, kumbaga sa basketball, kung ang point guard, pinapapogi yung mga players, yung mga teammates niya, ito, pinagaganda niya lahat ng haters niya. So, ganun, I think that's their parang biggest asset.
Kasi doon sa first ball pa lamang, masiset na kagad.
Kahit kinino. Ang dami kagad option ng setter because it's almost always a good pass.
Good pass from Kat. Okay, second game naman tumungo tayo dun sa FEU in 4 sets over NU. Of course, this FEU team made it to the finals last season. Syempre, ang dami din expectations, although mabibigat din yung nawala. Walang Chinchin Basas, Bernadette Pons, but still, FEU won that match but natalo nga nung first set. What are your thoughts? First impressions on FEU on their opening day?
Well, again, opening day nga. Tama ka dyan. So, opening day, FEU, ang mabigat na nawala sa kanila, kasi si Basas nakalaro pa sana pero wasn't able to play nga because of an injury. And wala na nga si Pons. Ang maganda naman dito, walang nadampot na jersey itong bago nilang rookie na si Ebon. Tuwang pinili, number ni Pons, pero right away pinanindigan, Andre. Pinanindigan na kaya kong dalhin tong number na to. So, yun naman ang kagandahan dun sa FEU team na yun. And I guess, ang dami pa naman holdovers Diba? Ang dami pa rin na pwede talagang gamitin ni Coach George.
Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin, nabanggit mo na, newcomers, diba, to the UAAP. How about itong rookie super rookies ng ATENEO. Yung mga galing sa juniors, parang maka-rookie ba talaga itong mga to?
Oh, that's true. And I mean, like, it's different na dadalhin mo sila sa seniors game, no? In fact, parang 3 lang yata yung nakita kong veterans na naiwan kay Coach Norman na na-inherit lang naman yung team na to kay Coach Bibbs, no? So, I guess, ang masaklap na kasi is yung Kagande na setter, who I really thought that was so good. I mean, like, in the first game,
he was doing well, yeah. Oh, that was an unfortunate injury.
Yeah, so, ito yung siguro of all the teams, si Coach Norman yung magkakaroon ng biggest problem at biggest adjustment doon sa team niya ngayon. Diba?
What do you do? Kasi
ito rookie class na to,
Lalaban.
I'm telling you, hindi, itong buong year sa lahat ng UAAP,
it's a rich...
It is just amazing, yung rookies of the season.
Moz, let's move to Sunday, another 5-setter. So 5 sets nung Sabado.
Sayangan ng UAAP. And then, at least you can see, no, in the first weekend, yung parity, no, of all the teams.
I like
diba?
that. Yeah. Kumbaga, this season, it's anybody's game.
Oh, pwedeng ganun. Lasal lang naman yung hindi natin nakita, but di ba inisip natin, ang bibigat rin ng players na nawala sa Lasal, but in the end, you know, Ramil has just that PhD in the UAAP na alam niya kung ano gagawin niya.
Yung sistema ni Ramil iba. We'll get to that later. Ngayon, pag-usapan muna natin yung UST ADAMSON match na 5 sets nga. Let's talk about UST kasi what adjustments should they make kasi they're also a solid team but not to, you know, make those meltdowns like we saw on Sunday against also a solid ADAMSON Lady Falcon squad.
Well, when you think about it, ang UST is a mix talaga kalahati, half of rookies. Hindi nga bata rookies talaga and veterans. So now, I don't consider it a meltdown. In fact, I think it's a character-building game for the youngsters kasi in the end, yung mga bata talaga yung pumalag diba? In the end. So nakakatuwang sila Roldan, diba? Laure na sige, kahit tawagin natin rookie, pero
parang hindi naman rookie.
Hindi naman talaga rookie. So niloloko lang tayo ng batang yan. So, diba? In the end, it was really them. So it was such a nice thing to watch. Kung ako si Coach Kung Fu, talagang medyo mabibuild yung hopes ko for this season.
Tapos nandun pa ang CC Rondina, huwag natin kalilimutan.
Course.
Milena Alessandrina nandun pa. Ea Laure, of course, we know her, kumbaga, as EJ Laure is the younger sister, but I don't think that's gonna last long. I think she will make a name for herself because what a debut for her in the UAAP in the seniors. 17 points for Ea. Let's talk more about Ea Laure and how, you know, hindi naman different, but you know, how, kasi ayaw natin ma-compare siya sa atin but you know, Ea Laure, what kind of a player is she here?
Well, si Ea kasi matagal na namang kilala ng volleyball community. Si
Juniors
Ea,
pa lang
Oo, talagang, kumbaga kahit ako, hindi naman ako nagulat na ganun yung nilaro niya. But, again, sabi ko nga, UAAP is a different animal. Baka sa umpisa, you'd think that mag-hold back, may jitters, pero pati yun, pinahiya niya tayong lahat. so, pati yun, wala nang jitters. So, I guess really, you know, she's just ready for the big time ball, diba?
Sanay na yung bata.
Oo, sanay na sanay.
Ito naman, ADAMSON, nagpakita ng grit dito, of course. 5 sets din. What can you say about the ADAMSON Lady Falcons in Season 81?
Well, si Coach Air is in the end of her 3-year program.
Contract,
so I guess parang ito na talaga yun.
Nag-mature na yung program niya. Yeah.
So, ito rin it's a mix of the young and the old, the veterans and the rookies. And I guess maganda rin nakita natin na nag-perform yung rookies niya. Sila Makaslang, Yan Doc, the setter, ang tapang kahit talagang bali-bali na, basta isi-set niya, you know. And that's the kind of player you want to see. Sometimes should be called for a violation, but nevertheless, you'll still try.
Laban pa rin, yeah.
Ako tingin ko, yun yung matututo yung ganong klaseng player.
Now let's move to that capping off the weekend, itong blockbuster match between Ateneo and LaSalle, the rivals, but LaSalle winning in 4 sets here. Muntikan pa mag 3 sets, but Ateneo pumalag pa. Gano'n pa rin, kasi pinag-usapan nga natin, Mozi, sabi mo, mabibigat yun na wala sa LaSalle.
Yeah.
Di ba? Majoy Baron, Kim Kiana D, and Don Macandili, 3 MVP. So, but, you know, like what you said, the Ramil de Jesus system is still there. LaSalle is still a contender and, you know, the defending champs.
Yeah, a lot of people are really parang in dispute of yung si Coach Ramil kasi madalas ang sinasabi parang nagtatago pre-season, diba? Parang, kumbaga, hindi niya uso, you know, but But it has worked for the guy for so long. And tuwing naman ginagawa niya, pag ano niya, bulaga tayong lahat, diba? So, yun nga sabi ko, yung PhD niya sa UAAP Women's Volleyball, andyan, nakakabit. Ay, dami. So, alam niya na yan. Alam niya na yung formula. And he's always ready. That's what I like about this program. Parang, yung transition, yung palit, parang walang nawala.
Parang walang nawala. Yeah, exactly. I was about to say.
Yun. So, Ateneo naman, on the other hand, new coach,
New system.
new system, which I felt like, yun yung nakita mo.
Yeah.
That they were still trying to get into
Transitioning
that system,
pa. Okay.
yes.
Jolina de la Cruz, isa pa sa, sabi mo nga, grabe yung rookie class nitong
Ay,
season
nako.
81. How about Jolina de la Cruz? What can you say about her? Di ba galing sa palarong pambansa and then nakita ni Coach Ramil, but now showing off on the biggest stage in the UAAP.
Yan, isa sa mga honor student natin this weekend. Talagang ibang class itong class na to. And again, well-prepared rookie. Maraming rookies tayo nakita rin, no? And some performed, some less to our expectations. No? But ito, wala eh, unfazed. Parang, wala, another game. And I guess that's what Coach Ramil prepares them for. Yung parang, pagdating na UAAP, wala, it's just another game.
Okay, and of course, Ateneo, sabi mo nga, na transitioning pa lang sila, but of course, ang dami na expectations galing doon sa
Yeah.
PBL itong Ateneo. And solid pa rin yung front line nila. They still have a solid lineup. What can you say about the Lady Eagles in season 81?
Sensitive to.
Kaya nga dahan-dahan ako eh.
Anyway, analyst hat.
Okay.
Ateneo kasi, again, new coach, a little bit of a new system there, clearly. On paper, they're also a strong team. And sa akin, ang strength nila yung gitna. Which goes to that, yun nga, ang magiging important is the passes, first balls. So yung floor defense will be really important. Peace, Danny. Tapos, dito, floor defense will really be important. And maybe knowing that their liberos are not natural liberos, I think kailangan matuto rin lahat talaga dumepensa. Yun yung pinaka-importante sa kanila. Why? Because kailangan nga nilang magagandang first ball kasi yung gitna nila sayang.
Okay.
Yung middles nila.
It's going to be an exciting season, all in all, syempre in season 81. And we will see you again next time. Mozzie, thank you for being on the show again. Maraming salamat. Always fun having you around. Again, we just had Sports Desk volleyball analyst, Miss Mozzie Ravena.